أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله أوله بلا أول كان قبله وآخره بلا آخر يكون بعده الذي قصرت عن رؤيته أبصار الناظرين وأجزت عن نعته أوهام الواصفين ثم الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا حبيبنا وطبيب نفوسنا أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أبي القاسم محمد وعليه الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين أما بعد أسعد الله أيامكم والسلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. Greetings and felicitations on this auspicious occasion of the birth of Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. To all of you, my dear brothers and sisters, and also from us to Imam of our time, Hujjat ibn al-Hasan al-Askari. Let's all together extend our greetings and felicitations with a loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. I will be very brief because today or tonight is the night of celebration, and as I can see, alhamdulillah, especially our sisters are having a good time while speaking to each other, discussing things, exchanging some cooking recipes, and discussing about some soap operas and dramas that they have watched. So alhamdulillah, let them enjoy, and let's all recite salawat for all those who are enjoying. I am very honored to be here to just give you salams and look at the beautiful faces, alhamdulillah, especially tonight. And I just wanted to remind all of you and myself that as we are known as the Shias of Ali, Shia means those who are the partisans, those who are the followers, those who are the lovers of Imam Ali alayhi salam. Therefore, it is required by all of us to have an understanding and knowledge of this great personality. It is incumbent upon us, it is wajib upon us, it is necessary that if we call ourselves as Shia, we should know who Ali was. But having said that, it is very difficult to comprehend and understand Amirul Mu'mineen, because the Prophet, he himself have mentioned, "Oh Ali, only Allah knows you or I know you." So in order to have full understanding of Amirul Mu'mineen, it's very difficult. Apparently I heard somewhere Dr. Ali Shariati have mentioned, Ali is Ali. It's very difficult to really explain or understand who Amirul Mu'mineen is. So tonight, I'm just going to chart out few things in regards to his life. And number two, I'm going to point out to what he stood for and what he died for in the end, in a very 15-minute talk that I have. First, the classification of the life of Amirul Mu'mineen can be divided into 5 folds or 5 classification. So any one of you who want to study more and do research more about his life, they should pay attention to these 5 classification. First and foremost is from his birth till the Bi'asat of the Prophet. So from the time of the birth till the Bi'asat, who was Amirul Mu'mineen? In the books of history, look at what Ahl Sunnah is also mentioning in regards to Amirul Mu'mineen. Who was the one who brought up Amirul Mu'mineen? Kamil Fit Tarikh of Ibn Asir, which is an Ahl Sunnah scholar, he says that there was famine in Mecca, and therefore the Prophet and Abbas, they said that let's take one of the children of Abu Talib so that there be less burden on Abu Talib. So Abbas took Jafar and the Prophet took Amirul Mu'mineen. So Amirul Mu'mineen, first and foremost, his birth, as we said, where was he born? We all know. Born in the Kaaba. A miraculous birth. And then after that, who brought him up? It was the Prophet who trained, who brought Amirul Mu'mineen up. So the first classification of his life would be from his birth till Bi'sat, till Prophet declared that he. Now within this period as well, we find that he himself in Nahjul Balagha mentions that I was the one who would accompany the Prophet to the cave of Hira when Prophet used to meditate. I was the one who could hear the cries of shaitan. When wahi used to descend upon the Prophet, the shaitan would cry. Hazrat Amir says, I could hear the cries of shaitan when the wahi was descending. I could smell the fragrance of revelation when the wahi would come. I could see Jibreel when he would attend to the Prophet. So he was that powerful in terms of his spirituality and in terms of his position that he was capable and was able to listen to the cries of shaitan, was able to smell the fragrance of the revelation and could see Jibreel. This was his childhood. This was his childhood. So that's first domain of his life. The second domain of his life, or the second classification that we could see in his life, is from Bi'sat. So obviously we know that how he struggled and how he supported the Prophet when he was still a child, right? Then the second is from Bi'sat till the demise of the Prophet. So even the event of the Bi'sat, even the migration of the Prophet, who was there to sleep in the bed of the Prophet, and how miraculously Prophet left Mecca to Medina, and who he put in charge to be the caretaker of the trust which was given by the public. It was Amirul Mu'mineen. So from Bi'sat to the demise of the Prophet, now if you look at that, is the second classification. First, from the birth to migration. From migration to the demise of the Prophet. 26 battles. There were total 27 battles. There are 27 ghazwas. I would say there are 28 because Mubahila was also a ghazwa. Out of 28, Amirul Mu'mineen participated in 27, except one. Which one he did not participate in? That was with the Romans. That was the Battle of Tabuk. That battle never took place, but Prophet perhaps wanted to give a message to the people, to the Muslims, where Prophet appointed Amirul Mu'mineen as the caretaker or as the wali or as the wasi in Medina, in the capital. People mocked that, oh, they did not take you. Then Amirul Mu'mineen came to the Prophet and said that they are mocking, they are making fun of me because Prophet have not taken Ali to the Battle of Tabuk. Then the Prophet said, your position is like the position of Harun to Musa. Very clearly. And as a matter of fact, in every battle, in every ghazwa, you have clearly seen, and it seems like these battles were there for the victory of Islam, yes indeed, and they were defensive. They were not offensive, they were defensive battles to protect Islam and to establish the wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Because in every battle, you would find the personality, the figure that manifests out, that is shown as the major figure, that is no one but Amirul Mu'mineen. If you look at the Battle of Ahzab, if you look at the Battle of Khaybar, if you look at the Battle of Khandaq, the Battle of Badr, all of the battles, all of the 27 wars which were defensive, and in all of these wars, there's a story about Amirul Mu'mineen. And this period was a very strong, powerful period of Islam, where The Prophet and Amirul Mu'mineen established that courageously. And Hazrat Amirul Mu'mineen position is classified there. The third is from the demise of the Prophet till the beginning of his Khilafah. What was he doing? It was a long period, 24 years or so, in which we find a treasure of knowledge from Hazrat Amirul Mu'mineen. Support to the Muslims, regardless of whether they be Shia or not, protecting the honor and dignity of the Khalifas of that time. It was Amirul Mu'mineen, right? So in this period, it was a very long period, he trained, he transferred spirituality and the Manawiya and the ethics and irfan and mysticism we find in this period. And I will be reading a couple of narrations, hadiths of Amirul Mu'mineen, as a gift for all of us to learn from, to take a lesson from his life. That is another classification. Then from the point of his beginning of Khilafah till his Shahada. So this is the fifth classification. So first we said from his birth till Bi'sat. Then we said from Bi'sat to Hijrat. From Hijrat to the Wafat of the Prophet. From Wafat of the Prophet till he becomes Khalifa. And from Khalifa, he becomes the Khalifa and till his Shahada, which was 4 and odd years. In this 4 and odd years, there were 3 major wars. There were 3 major wars. One was Jamal, Siffin, and Nahrawan. He was given no time to propagate, to rectify certain of the innovations that had been taken place, but he still managed. And this is where I want to point out to that his sacrifice and his life, where he becomes the leader, and one of the most important phenomena that he propagated for was justice. He propagated for social justice. He was unanimously elected by the people. The people forced him to become the leader. And he clearly says, I will lead only if I have to fulfill the teachings of the Quran and the Seerah and the Sunnah of Rasulullah. And he wanted to establish justice. So his first war, which was Jamal, from a outward point of view, look at this, from a Zahiri outward point of view, you have the son-in-law, which is Amirul Mu'mineen, which is Ali ibn Abi Talib, in a war, in a battle with who? You have the wife of the Prophet on the other side. Just imagine this today. There's a son-in-law fighting the wife of the Prophet. Majority of the people will be like, oh, Baba, this is the wife of the Prophet. What are you talking about? It's a son-in-law. Nobody have that sort of understanding from a Zahiri, from an outward point of view, which was cached, which was used politically by those who fight, by those who fought in Siffin. They used that. Oh, look, Ali, he's fighting against the wife of the Prophet, right? But why did he stood up? Why did he fight? Why did he defend it? Because of justice, because of adalat. It was very important for him. The second battle, which was with Muawiyah, who self-proclaimed himself to be the Khalifa and the governor, what was that battle for? Once again, was for the sake of justice, was for adalat, to establish justice. All his life was the manifestation of sacred justice. And that is very difficult to establish and to live a life with justice. And Amirul Mu'mineen vouched for that. Amirul Mu'mineen stood for that. Amirul Mu'mineen gave his life for that. Now, as we are in the month of Rajab, which is a very blessed month, which is known to be as Shahrullah, it is also known as the Shahr, as the month of Wilayat, because of the birth of Amirul Mu'mineen. And also the du'as that are there in the month of Rajab all reflect for us to have a greater ma'rifat and understanding of our Imams. So it's a month of Wilayat. If you pay attention to these du'as, Ziyarat-e-Rajabiyeh of the month, something that we need to practice and recite, reciting the du'as of the month so that we fulfill our right towards this month is very important. These are just reminders. So as this month is very sacred and special, it reminds us of Amirul Mu'mineen and his mission and his message, and that is justice. So when it comes to justice, the very first thing is ourselves. What do we recite in the Quran as a zikr yunusi, they call it? La ilaha illa ant, subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. Make sure that we are not doing zulm to our own nafs. If we are focusing towards the dunya and what is in the dunya, that is a zulm on our nafs. Number two, social justice, which we have today, which we all are imprisoned with, which begins with racism. Be very wary, be very careful. I have youth, youngsters. There's an Iraqi brother who wants to marry a Pakistani sister. There's a Pakistani sister, Shia, wants to marry a Lebanese brother. But what are the parents saying? Ah, in Hindi hai. No, he's Indian. There's a sister who wants to marry African American person. Oh, what is this? He's black. He's Shia. You know, this is racism, which Amirul Mu'mineen stood against, which is very deep-rooted in all of us, unfortunately, which requires that we need to eliminate that. If we are the Shias of Amirul Mu'mineen, these are the things that we need to focus on. Though this person, oh, mashallah, he is a doctor, he's an engineer. Oh, that person, oh, he's a worker. Classification of the social status, and we are imprisoned with that, which is against justice. And finally, I would like to give you, like I said, my time is over, one hadith from Amirul Mu'mineen. I will just do the translation of it. As Amirul Mu'mineen said, if you all help me with one loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. ينبغي للعاقل أن يحترس من سكر المال, Hazrat Amir says, وسكر القدرة وسكر العلم وسكر المدح وسكر الشباب فإن لكل ذلك ريحا قبيثة تسلب العقل وتستخف الوقار. He's saying that for a person who is intellectual, he should be very, very careful. He should be scared of what? What he should be scared of? He should be scared of the sukr, is like intoxication. Intoxication of mal, of wealth. Because wealth can bring intoxication. He should be careful and fear of what? Of qudra, of power. Strength, power. That, oh, I am strong. Or I have this position or that position, I can do or this or that. It's intoxication of that. But sukrul ilm, oh, I am knowledgeable. You should ask me. You're my student. I'm the Maulana, I'm the Sheikhs. Who are you to tell me? I should be telling where should be what. Not you should be telling me or advising me. Wa sukrul madh. Oh, mashallah, Maulana Sheikh, lovely speech. Oh, very good. Oh, thank you, thank you. This is intoxication. An intellectual person should be very wary, should be very careful about. Wa sukru shabab, of being young and youth. I'm young. right? فَإِنَّ لِكُلِّ ذَلِكَ, and all of these things are the fragrance, are the smell, which is pungent, which is ugly. For what? For the aql. Why? Because it brings down the value and the honor. So therefore, if those who want to be intellectual, those who want to have aql, right, they should be very careful of these things. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you very much once again, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep all of us under the wilaya, under the flag, under the banner of Amirul Mu'mineen in this dunya and also in the hereafter, that we all be given the goblet of drink from Kawsar by the hand of Amirul Mu'mineen, inshallah. Rahimallahu man qara al-Fatiha li arwah al-mu'mineen wal-mu'minat, especially for all your marhumin, because today is a very special day. Let all our marhumin be the guest of Amirul Mu'mineen and the Prophet, inshallah. Al-Fatiha ma salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.